Man United against Chelsea, FA Cup quarter-final coming up on Monday. Now, it's been a good few weeks for Manchester United. Obviously, St Etienne home and away, Blackburn away, Wembley with the League Cup final. Then we had Bournemouth with a 1-1 draw. Then we went to Russia and we got a hard-earned 1-1 draw on an awful pitch. But now we're going back to Stamford Bridge, Jose Mourinho, for the second time this season. And we all know what happened first time. It was humiliating. There's no other way to describe that game that we had. 1-0 down after 30 seconds, and it was indicative of the rest of the game. United were pants, and we had our pants pulled down. Jose Mourinho, in his first game back to Stamford Bridge as Man United manager, got embarrassed. And that signalled a change in Man United. It was Swansea next after that, and ever since then, we've never lost in the league. We had a lot of frustrating draws, but we haven't lost, which I suppose is a positive to take from that. But heading into this match, Jose will want revenge. And he'll obviously have to do it without Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan has been banned for 3 games, rightly so, after elbowing Tyrone Mings in the face in that 1-1 draw at Bournemouth. And the question is who is going to replace him, because Zlatan scored 26 goals for Man United this season. He is our talisman up front. But who is going to play there instead? And for me, I hope it's Marcus Rashford, because it's either Marcus Rashford or Wayne Rooney. If Wayne Rooney comes in, the system won't change at all. We'll play exactly the same, but instead of having Zlatan as a target man to hold up the ball, we'll have Rooney. And he can't do that. That's not his game, so we'll have to adapt slightly. Play with Rashford, we can change our attacking style completely. And play with pace through the middle as well. And I really hope we do. This is the opportunity now for Marcus Rashford to really show Jose Mourinho, in a year's time, next year, I can be just as influential as Ibrahimovic up front for you. And we've got Martial on the left, we've got Mkhitaryan obviously coming straight back and scoring against Rostov, which is a real boost, because without Ibrahimovic and without Mkhitaryan going to Stamford Bridge, it would have been a real worry. Without Ibrahimovic, let's not lie, it will be a worry, but having Mkhitaryan back on the right, Martial on the left, and the concept of Rashford through the middle, maybe with Juan Mata behind him in the number 10 role, that's quality. And we all know what Chelsea are about this season. Conte's got them playing the 5-3-2 ever since they got hammered by Arsenal. And since then, they've been hammering teams left, right and centre. It's going to be very tough for whoever plays in midfield, obviously because of N'Golo Kante and his endless engine of energy. But who will play there? I expect Pogba to play. Maybe Pogba will be tasked with playing a slightly deeper role, because you could have Carrick sitting as a defensive mid with Pogba and Herrera in front of him. But it all very much depends on what style Man United are going for. Away at Rostov, we played with 3 centre-backs. First time we've seen that under Jose Mourinho. And Spurs did it to great effect, using a 5-3-2 against Chelsea and surprised them and dominated them at White Hart Lane. Will Mourinho try the same thing at Stamford Bridge? I don't think so. Mourinho doesn't... Let me know if I'm wrong here. I don't think Mourinho will really set up his Man United team to try and counter Conte. I think he'll go there sitting deep, like he always, just like we did at Liverpool away. We sat deep, we stayed disciplined, and we tried to hit on the counter-attack. Problem is, at Liverpool, we couldn't do it. And I hope we can do it against Chelsea. In the grand scheme of things, it's the FA Cup this season, and we're still in the Europa League, we're still in the hunt for the top 4. So there's a lot of priorities that are being balanced, and I expect there to be changes in this side. You know, Juan Mata, I think he'll start, because obviously he was left out of the team against Rostov. Mkhitaryan was pulled off after 60 minutes, so he'll probably start as well. United have got enough about them this season to cause Chelsea problems and to come away from this game with the win, because obviously it can't go to extra time. There's no replays at this stage in the FA Cup. And it will mean so much to Jose Mourinho. It's a game that's just as much about Jose as it is the players, because of how much it means to him. And the players really let him down in the game in the Premier League earlier this season. Will they let him down on Monday? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. My prediction, I think this game's got extra time written all over it. I don't know what will happen past that point, but I think it's going to go extra time. Let me know your predictions as always. Drop a like on the video, and that is it for the match preview. The big game coming up against Chelsea on Monday. Will Man United go through to the FA Cup semi-final and continue on 4 fronts this season? We've already won on 1 front. Can we do it in the Europa League, the FA Cup, and finish in the top 4 in the Premier League? It's a big ask. We've got a big squad. There's a big challenge on Monday with Chelsea. Take it easy.